Okay, we'll start with our discussion of stacks, which we were discussing earlier. Uh, if in between recording stops, please do let me know. Okay, I won't be seeing that screen while presenting. So if you people find that the recording has been stopped, do let me know. Okay, then let's start with the presentation or subject. So we were discussing about stacks. We had discussed some of the code in stacks. So in the previous class, we have discussed this particular slide. Okay, in the previous class we have discussed this particular slide. I have explained you how why these variables are written here and what kind of variables are these global variables. Global variable called as top, global array, integer array called as stack, which acts as stack here. Okay, so global array. Another thing is why we are making these two as global, because these two can be used in any function. That means the boundary of any function. That's why we are making them as global. Okay, after that, in main function, here I had told you that instead of int, let's make it as void push int element function declaration. I'm calling the function directly. Okay, when we call the function here, we are passing a value to the function. That value will be assigned within a variable called as element. Okay, then within that function, push function, within push function, we are incrementing the value of top plus plus. So top becomes 0. Earlier it was 1, it becomes 0. So initially top minus 1 point ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದು 0 point ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ start ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So that is the advantage for us, because in the next line we are writing this stack of top equals element. So elemental ಇರೋ value stack of top ಅಲ್ಲಿ store ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Stack of top, that means stack of 0. What is the value of top? 0. Stack of 0 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 17 store ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So it's easy. I mean, we can store like this. So we can keep on doing this. We can keep on calling push function repeatedly. So push function ಪ್ರತಿ ಸರಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಟಾಪ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ values store ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ push function call ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೂ. Okay, so that I have explained in the previous class. So you can keep on calling push function. It'll keep on storing the values which you pass to the push function into the stack through a variable called as element. But the problem here is, after calling push function 5th time, if I call push function 6th time, what happens is push function call ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 8 ಅನ್ನೋ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. 8 will be stored in a variable called as element. Okay, top plus plus ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Top plus plus ಆದಾಗ value of top from 4 it becomes 5. From 4 it becomes 5. Then stack of top equals element execute ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಲೈನ್. ಸಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ 5 ಅನ್ನೋ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇದೆಯೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, computer will not be knowing whether there is an index value called as 5 in the stack. The last index value which we have here is 4. So push function ಒಳಗಡೆ stack of top equals element ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 8 ಇದೆ. ಆ 8 ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ stack of top. What is the value of top? 5. Stack of top na stack of 5 ಅನ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. Stack of 5, there is no index value called as stack of 5. So computer may get confused here. So it get confused and it will try to search an index value called as 5 in which array here, or in which stack, in which array called as stack. It won't find that, so it will display an error message if this happens. So our main intention here is, after storing the last value in the stack, so you can observe here, first value which we store, see ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು, ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಟಾಪ್ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಟಾಪ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನೀವು ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ತರ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಟಾಪ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ the element which is inserted at the last will be at the topmost memory block of the stack. So ಅದೇ ತರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ after adding last element, I'm trying to insert or add one more element, which is not quite possible here because there is no memory block available after the fourth index value. I have to avoid. See, sometimes what happens is I may not know what will be the total number of memory blocks available in the stack. I can keep on writing this code, push of 8, push of 9, push of 10, like that, without having the knowledge of how many memory blocks are there, which may lead to errors. Okay, so I have to write a code here in push function which must avoid extra calling of the function na extra time call ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಕೋಡ್ ನ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಟೈಮ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಆ ಯೂಸರ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಏನಂತ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ full. So stack is, we can say stack is full or overflow of stack. Overflow ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ already there are many elements which are stored in the stack. If you try to store one more element, it may overflow, it may not be inserted into the stack. So that is what I have to do here. Stack overflow or stack full anta user ge message helbeku yavaga push 8 anta call ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ. So how to avoid how to do that? So that is our next question here. Okay, and stack is also called as, okay, I'll tell that later. So right now I hope you have understood the problem here in this code. Problem in this code, see, code works well if you call push function 5 times, but if you try to call push function one more time, it won't work in the right manner, so it may give error or computer may get confused. Okay, so let's see how to avoid that. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, next slide, observe ಮಾಡಿ. Observe here, same code I am writing. So hash include stdio.h global variable. See, I'm making some changes here. Earlier I was writing this ಏನಂತ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, in the previous slide I was deciding I was declaring an array called as stack. Size of that array is 5 memory blocks. Okay, in this code now what I'm going to do is I'm declaring array with 100 memory blocks. I mean, I can create 100 memory blocks here. Okay, but if user wants only 5 memory blocks to be used, like this, only 5 memory blocks to be used in the stack, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to write one more line that is called as hash define max 5. Hash define max 5. Okay, so here hash define is a preprocessor statement which is used to define something called as you can call it as a variable. Okay, max is can be considered as a variable here, which is created using what, a preprocessor directive called as hash define. So max ಅನ್ನೋ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಹ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್. ಆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಏನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಅಸೈನಿಂಗ್ ಅ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ 5 here for that max. I'll tell you how this works in detail later. Right now remember, stack na ತುಂಬಾ ದೊಡ್ಡ size memory blocks create ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ, I mean array na, but in that array we are limiting the number of memory blocks to be used. What are those number of memory blocks? 5 must be the number of memory blocks used in that particular. See, stack ಅಲ್ಲಿ 100 memory blocks idrunu we have to use only 5 memory blocks. Beyond 5 memory blocks I should not use the stack. So that is what I'm writing here. Max ಅನ್ನೋ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ hash define. Okay, ಇದರ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ, 5 ಅಂತ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ. See, I'll tell you how these two are used later in the same program. Let's start with void main. Again, it should not be int here, it should be void push int element. Andre we are declaring push function here which takes one parameter called as element, or which has one parameter or one variable called as element here. Now immediately after declaring push function I'm going to call push function. Illi jaga illa ant heli I am writing side by side. Don't think that it can be written this is a single line here, this is a separate line, this is a separate line, because they are separated by semicolon because of space constraint, I am writing like that. Okay, push of 17. So I'm calling push function. Push function computer illinda push function illide allige hogutte. Okay, what is the return type of push function here? Return type of push function is void. Okay, not uppercase, it's lowercase. Okay, void push. So computer goes to a function called as push function. While going that place, it carries the value 17. See, il jaga agilla anta il barita idini ashte. Okay, don't get confused. So 17 will be carried and it will be stored in a variable called as element. So top equals -1. So memory block create aito. Top memory block initial value is -1 ಇದೆ. Next stack 100 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Because of space constraint, I'm taking only 5 memory blocks here for stack. After that, we have to create, there should be one more variable called as element. So element ಅನ್ನೋ variable create ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Push function call ಆದಾಗ 17 ಹೋಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Elemental store ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. You know that already. See, now here, from here, computer enters into the push function. Okay, it enters the boundary of the push function. See, this is the opening and the closing boundary of push function. Iveredu boundary ಒಳಗಡೆ we are writing so much code here or so much of lines. I'll tell you and I'll explain you how this is important here. See, before I insert or take this 17 and store that 17 within the stack, first thing I have to check is whether there is space available within stack. Stack ಒಳಗಡೆ space available ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು before I take this 17 and store that within the stack. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ previous program ಅಲ್ಲಿ, if you take previous program ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, we didn't know that size of the number of memory blocks. We kept on calling push function without even checking whether stack is full or stack is empty. Okay, now I don't want that to happen in this program here. So what I'm doing here is, after 17 is stored in element, before that 17 is stored in the stack, what I'm going to write? See, I have already written this part here, top plus plus stack of top element. Previous program ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿದೆ already ಇದೆ, but ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನು ಬರೀತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, I have a condition here. What is my condition? My condition is to check before I store anything into the stack. Stack ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನೇ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಇದ್ರೂ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ. How to do that? I'm writing if condition for that. Just check here. If condition ಒಳಗಡೆ I'm writing top. Okay, stack ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ we are going to use a variable called as top here. Remember, we are going to use a variable called as top. Okay, so now what is the value of top? -1. So -1 consider ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. -1 double equals comparison operator it is. Okay, it's not assignment operator, it is for comparison. -1 double equals, what is the value of max? See, our constraint of stack memory blocks must be used here is 5. What is the value of max? It is 5. So -1 double equals 5. -1 5 ಗೆ equal ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. So -1 is not equal to 5. So if condition false ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, observe ಮಾಡಿ correct ಆಗಿ, all of you those who are not observing, try to observe here. This condition fails here. ಈ condition false ಆಗಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ it goes to else tells the computer directly to enter into its statement block. ಈ statement block ಒಳಗಡೆ enter ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. So computer enters here. See, top ಅನ್ನೋದು max ಗೆ equal ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ stack ಒಳಗಡೆ ಜಾಗ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. Okay, stack ಒಳಗಡೆ ಜಾಗ available ಇದೆ. I can store value in the stack. So that's what happening here. So else ಹೋಗಿ else ಒಳಗಡೆ top plus plus ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. What happens when top plus plus is executed? Top ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ value ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? It becomes 0. It goes to the next line of the program. Stack of top equals element. You already know how this executes. Elemental ಏನಿದೆ 17 ಇದೆ. 17 gets stored in stack of top. Stack of top. What is the value of top? 0. Stack of top and the stack of 0. Stack of 0 is this memory block. So 17. So initially top -1 ಇತ್ತು, 0 ಬಂತು, 17 store ಆಯ್ತು. Okay. Store ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ computer goes to the next part of the push function. End of the push function ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ program ನ close ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ computer. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ push function ಕಾಲ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಲೈನಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ push function main ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. From this place it goes to the next line of the program. Next line is push of 18. Again we are calling which function? Push function. So what happens? Computer goes to the place of push function. While going it carries the value 18. So element ಅನ್ನೋ variable ಅಲ್ಲಿ 18 store ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Observe here 18 is stored in this particular variable element. Okay, hope you are getting understanding this. Okay, you are getting the idea how it is working. Again computer enters into push function. Again if I have to store this 18 into the stack, ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ stack full ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Every time when we call push function, before we store push function ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, what is the major task of push function? To store the element, to store values into the stack. Okay, but before it stores anything into the stack, it always checks this condition whether stack is full. How to check whether stack is full? Again push function checks this condition. If top double equals max, what is the latest value of top? Latest value of top is 0. 0 double equals, what is the value of max? 5. 0 double equals 5. Condition true or false? 0 is not equal to 5, so 0 double equals 5. Condition fails, so it again won't enter if statement block. It goes to else. It enters else statement block. It executes top plus plus. What happens here when it executes top plus plus? Value of top becomes 1. Next it goes to the next line. Stack of top equals element. What is there in element? 18. 18 another stack of top is stored. The stack of top is 1. Stack of 1 under which memory block? This memory block. So 18 got stored here. 18 stored. Okay. Now again what happens? Computer finishes else. It goes to the last flower bracket of push function. It comes to know that it is the end of push function. So from here again it will go back to the place where push function has been called second time. Okay, it comes to know that this line is already being executed, so it goes to the next line of main function, that is push of 26. ಮತ್ತೆ push function call ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Now I want you people to understand this. Okay, push function goes here, 26 gets stored in element. It enters. Before this 26 is stored within the stack, it will check the condition top double equals max. What is the latest value of top? 1. 1 double equals 5. Condition fails. So again it goes to else. Else ಒಳಗಡೆ top plus plus ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ top value 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Top ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ stack of top equals element. Element ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ 26. Stack of top ಅಂದ್ರೆ stack of 2. ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ 26 ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Again it will come back. It will go to the next line of main function, push of 27. Same thing happens here. You can observe the alteration animations here. Okay, so 27 call ಆಗಿರೋದು push function ಗೆ. So elemental is 27 store ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Top double equals max. Top value ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 2 ಇದೆ. 2 double equals max. What is value max? 5. 2 double equals 5. Condition fails. So it goes to else part. Top 3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. You can observe here. From here top goes to next line. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ stack of top equals element. Stack of 3 equals elemental in 27. 27 store ಆಯ್ತು. Okay. Now again it will go back to computer. Main function. Main function ಅಲ್ಲಿ push of 27 ಆಗಿದೆ, so it goes to push of 7. Okay, 7 push function call ಆಗುತ್ತೆ again. Okay, so top push function call ಆದಾಗ 7 ಹೋಗಿ element ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ again if it has to store 7 within the stack, before it stores 7, push function stores 7 within the stack, it has to check the condition whether stack is full. Check this one. If top double equals max, what is the value of top? 3. 3 double equals max. Condition is still false. 3 is not equal to, what is value of max? 5. So wait. Okay, 3 double equals max. Top value is 3. 3 double equals max. Value of max is 5. Okay, so it enters. Again condition fails. It goes to else part. Okay, then it will increment the value of top. So top becomes 4 now. Okay, then stack of top equals element. Stack of top. Stack of top under stack of 4. Stack of 4 means this particular memory block. This particular memory block here. In that memory block, the value which is there in the element gets stored. Element little value store agate hogi. Okay, so you can check here 7 gets stored here. Okay, after that again computer goes here, it'll go back to main function, it'll check that push function is already been this particular line is already been executed, so it goes to the next line of the program. Okay, push function is called again. Okay, so again computer goes to push function. While going that, it carries the value 8, and that value will be stored in element ಒಳಗಡೆ store ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, then now I want all of you to observe here. Okay, everybody concentrate here and tell me whether the condition is true or false now. If top double equals max, okay, you can imagine, instead of telling top double equals max, what is the value of top here? 4. Okay, what is the value of max? 5, which is the total number of memory blocks which I want to use. Okay, 4 double equals 5. Condition still false. Condition is still false. 4 is not equal to 5. Is it correct? But the condition which I am checking is whether 4 double equals 5. Condition false aad tashna, computer again goes to else part. It enters here. It increments the value of top. So top becomes 5, top plus plus. It tries to store this 8, which is there in element, within stack of top. Stack of top is 5, stack of 5. So it is not there here. Stack of 5, though it is there here, but according to us, there should be only 5 memory blocks I have to use. I am limiting the total, though 100 memory blocks are there, I am limiting the total memory blocks here for 5. So I want this to stop here. I mean, after storing 7, 8 must not be stored. So even though I am checking the condition here, there is a little bit of error in the condition which I have written. Instead of writing top double equals max here, what I can do here is top double equals max minus 1. Top double equals max minus 1. So what do you mean by max minus 1 here? What is the value of max? 5. 5 minus 1, 4. So every time value of top will be compared with 4. Every time the value of top will be compared with 4. So it keeps on storing the values. Once the value of top becomes 4 here, observe this one. Once the value of top becomes 4, the element 7 will be stored. Okay. After that, when the push function is called, once again, push, it goes to push function. It carries the value of push function 8. 8 will be stored in element. It enters into the push function. It will check the condition now. Top, what is the value of top? 4. Max minus 1. What is the value of max minus 1? 5 minus 1. 4 double equals 4. Observe here carefully. 4 double equals 4. 4 double equals 4. Aad takshna, condition becomes true. If the condition is true, computer enters into the statement block of if statement. It executes this line, printf. What is there in the printf statement? Stack full. That means we have already stored all the elements into the stack, 5 exact elements into the stack. I don't want more numbers to be stored because the maximum limit which I have taken here among the 100 memory blocks is only 5 memory blocks. I don't want extra elements to be stored. So what it is going to, after storing all these elements, if I try to call push function again, push function call agate, but push function ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ condition true ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So push function will display this message to the user, stack full. Stack full ಅನ್ನೋ message user ಗೆ display ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this is what the condition which we use to limit, this is what the condition which we use to limit the calling of a function repeatedly without having the knowledge whether the stack is full. Stack full ಆಗಿದೆಯೋ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೇನೆ ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ನ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ನ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ we are using what function here? We are using the condition called as this one, if top double equals max minus 1. Okay, this is what the major change in previous program and this particular program. Here push function always uses this condition. See, Every time push function stores an element into the stack, before storing an element into the stack, it always checks whether there is space available. How to check whether the space is available? By writing this condition. Top ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಒನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ತನಕ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಟಾಪ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ top should not become more than that. Okay, so for that I am writing this condition, top double equals max minus 1. And the top last index value reach adre stack full agide anta adar meaning. Okay, that is the meaning of this particular line. So once this condition becomes true, you can print the message stack is full. Once user comes to know that stack is full, so user won't be calling push function repeatedly or again and again. Okay, so that is how this program works, or that is how you can avoid the limitation of previous code. Previous code alira limitation na avoid madake we are writing this condition here. So this is push function of stack program. Main function ಒಳಗಡೆ push function na declare ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ you can call push function any number of times you want. See, it's not mandatory that you have to call push function by exact times. If you want to store only 2 elements, for example, okay, just observe here. You can store only 3 elements among 5 memory blocks which you have fixed here. Okay, you can call push function only 3 times. It's not mandatory that if you have fixed 5 memory blocks among 100 memory blocks of a stack, you have to call push function 5 times always. If you want only 2 elements to be stored here, you can store only 2 elements within stack. If you want 3 elements to be stored, you can call push function 3 times. If you want all the elements, 5 memory blocks to get the elements, you can call push function 5 times. Once you call push function 6th time, condition becomes true here and it will print a message stack is full. That means 8 cannot be stored here in this particular stack. This is what push function is. Okay, push function works like this, storing the values one by one into the stack. Now the next thing is, after storing all the values into the stack, the stack ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ values store ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ you can even remove those values from the stack. Stack ಒಳಗಡೆಯಿಂದ values ನ remove ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, you can even remove those values from the stack. That process is called as pop. So adding the elements is called as push. Removing the element or removing the values from the stack is called as pop here. Okay, we have to write one more function like push function. I have to write one more function to remove the elements from the values from the stack. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ರಿಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್, ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇಂದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಇಂದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತರೋದು ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. ದೋ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ರಿಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಟಾಪ್ ನ ಆ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇರೋ ತರ ಮಾಡೋದು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ರಿಮೂವ್. ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ನಾವು ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ವೋಂಟ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಲೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಎರೇಸಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್. ಟಾಪ್ ಆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇರೋ ತರ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನೇ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ದಟ್ ರಿಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಲಿಟ್ರಲಿ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್. ಆ ತರ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಟಾಪಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಟಾಪ್ ನ ಡಿಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಪಾಪಿಂಗ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ರಿಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್. So okay, don't have a confusion that element is going to be deleted permanently or this value is going to be removed from the memory block. Value will still be there, but top will not be pointing that to that particular memory block, or top will not be having the index value of that particular memory block. Top may get the index value of its previous memory blocks. Once top comes to this particular place, from this place to this place, we imagine that this memory block, a value of this memory block has been deleted. Okay, hope you people are still there. I'll continue. I'll take 10 more minutes. Okay, so let's see how pop function works. Okay, little bit of extra code again I'm adding here. I'm going to explain line by line. Okay, I want you people to concentrate. Try to concentrate because it's not that difficult once you have understood the previous code. Previous code artha agidre, this code is not a problem. So let's start with the first line here. All of you concentrate. Okay, I can't see you whether you are concentrating or not. I just can imagine that you people are concentrating. Hash include int top ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ 100 ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ 5. ಇನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಶ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ 5. void main, void push int element. So I'm declaring a user defined function called as push here. Push ಅನ್ನ user defined function ನ declare ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದೇ ತರ I'm declaring one more user defined function that is called as pop. You can observe what is the difference between this user defined function and this user defined function. Just observe the difference. The return type of both user defined function is same, void. That means they won't be returning anything back to main function. Only difference between these two here, the name is push here, it is pop. Apart from that, push function has one parameter. Pop function doesn't have any parameter. I'll tell you why it should not have any parameters. Okay. Next thing, after these two declaration, I'm calling push function once. It already ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, animation ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ. I won't be explaining this. Okay. E line execute ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ computer goes here, it carries the value 17. Element ಅನ್ನೋ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ 17 ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay. From here it has to be stored here. So before it gets stored here, again, what is the condition? That's checking. Top double equals max minus 1 idea check ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Top ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನು top is still -1, -1 double equals max minus 1 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4. Not true. So it goes to else. Top plus plus stack of top is equal to element. From here it will come back to main function. It goes to the next line because e line already execute ಆಗಿದೆ. So next line ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ main function ಅಲ್ಲಿ push of 18. Okay, enters. Check the condition. 0 double equals 4. 0 double equals 4. False. Else top plus plus stack of top equals element. Okay. Again main function. Push of 26 elemental store ಆಯ್ತು. Okay, then top double equals max minus 1 double equals 4, condition false. Else top plus plus stack of top equals element. Okay, again it will come back. Push of 27, push 27, condition top 2 double equals 4, condition false. Else top plus plus 3 ಆಯ್ತು top, stack of 3 equals element 27. Again it will come back. Push of 7. So push function call aate, elementally 7 store ಆಯ್ತು. Enters top double equals max minus 1, top 3 double equals 4, condition false. Else top plus plus 4 ಆಯ್ತು, stack of top equals element 7 store ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ we'll call push function once again. Push of 8, element ಒಳಗಡೆ 8 store ಆಯ್ತು. It enters here. Now you people already know what happens here. Value of top is 4, max minus 1 is also 4. 4 double equals 4, condition is true. It enters here. Printf, it will print stack full. It will print a message. ಏನಂತ stack is full ಅಂತ print ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ observe this line here. Top minus minus. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ top 5 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, top minus minus 1 is not needed here. Let's remove this. Okay, only thing is it prints a message. Stack is full. Okay, stack full and the message print ಆಗುತ್ತೆ when you call push function 6th time. So ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ because if condition true ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ if condition execute ಆದ್ರೆ else execute ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Okay, stack full ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ it goes to the end of push function. It will come back to main function. This main line is already been executed, so it goes to next line now. Now observe here. Because I have come to know that stack is full, I'm going to call pop function. I'm going to call which function? Pop function now. Pop function na call ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Pop function ಕೆಲಸ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಟಾಪ್ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಟಾಪ್ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ಟಾಪ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇರೋ ತರ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ತರ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ರಿಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್, ನಾಟ್ ಲಿಟ್ರಲಿ, imaginary, okay, virtually we are removing this element from the stack. See, observe here, which was the first element to be stored into the stack? It is 17. Which was the last element to be stored into the stack? It is 7. Okay, first element store agiddu 17, last element yavadu store agiddu 7. Okay, but which is the first element you should remove from the stack? See, the element which is removed, which is stored last, must be the element which is removed first from the stack. See, without removing 17, I cannot remove 27 because top always will be pointing to the last index value when you store the last value. Okay, ನೀವು 7 ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಟಾಪ್ ಅದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಟಾಪ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು 27 ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. 27 ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ದೇನೆ you cannot remove 26 because top will be pointing here. Using top itself, you have to remove the particular element. When top comes to this particular place, you can remove 26. Similarly, you cannot remove 18 without removing 26. You cannot remove 17 without removing 18. So the moral of this particular thing here is the element which is inserted first is the element to be removed last, or the element which is inserted last is the element to be removed first. That's why stack is called as LIFO. Stack is called as LIFO, last in first out. Okay, okay, last in first out. Stack is called as last in first out data structure. So remember this, ಯಾಕೆ last in first out ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? So last element ಯಾವ್ದು ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, that is the element to be removed first. That's why it is called as LIFO. Now, apart from that, now I have to remove. See, whenever pop function is called, it indicates that we want to remove some element from the stack. So obviously the last element to be inserted is the first element to be removed. So pop function call adaga computer goes to the place where pop function is described or pop function is written. Pop function el ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೀವೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ computer ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so pop function ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ because there are no element to be stored here. ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ನೆಸೆಸಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪಾಪ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಯೂಸರ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ 7 ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಯೂಸರ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಏನ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ಡ್ ಈಸ್ %d. %d ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. ಈ ನಂಬರ್ನ ಯಾವ ತರ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಟಾಪ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೋದಾ? ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಟಾಪ್. Stack of top. What is the value of top? 4. Stack of top means stack of 4. Stack of 4 under which element? 7. So 7 will be displayed. Element removed is 7 anta display ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 7 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಯೂಸರ್ ಗೆ 7 ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಪ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದರಿಂದ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪಾಪ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ಸ್, we are telling the user that this element is going to be removed. So element removed is 7 ಅಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Once we are done with this element, we have to make top point to its previous index value because pop function is already called once. Once the pop function call ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ನಾವು ಟೋಟಲಿ ಇಗ್ನೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. If we are ignoring this element, top should not be pointing to this index value, it should be pointing to its previous index value. ಮೇಲಂತೂ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ it enters, it goes to the previous index value. It should start print and display pointing to previous index value. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಏನ್ ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಟಾಪ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಟಾಪ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಯಾವಾಗ ಟಾಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಈ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕತೆ ಮುಗೀತು. ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಈ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್, ದಿಸ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಾನ್. Though it is there in the memory block, we imagine that it's gone from stack. Okay, that's why before I make top point to this particular place, I'm going to display this element on the output screen. Okay, so when I make top minus minus here, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 is ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, it should become 3. I have not made that animation ಅದು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಟಾಪ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಟಾಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ 3. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ರಿಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್. ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇಂದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ which is called as removing the element from stack. So hope you have understood push function and pop function. See, I'm going to explain full program here. Okay, pop function ಯಾವ ತರ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ I'm going to explain that. So I don't know whether how much you people have understood this, but hope you have understood everything which I have explained till now about push function and pop function. Keep attending next classes. Okay, all of you put your USN and name. Thank you for attending today's class. Have a great day.